Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. I am tired of the spring behaving like a bitter baby mom, because every time I get nice and comfortable with my oversized hoodies and taking pictures with my pea coats, here come the spring with her little bitter self trying to peek around the corner with this 70-degree weather. I'm sick of it. Then on top of that, I'm trying to do this little thingamajig with my hair where I grow it out, but heat causes damage to my hair. So I gotta put Jamaican castor oil in it to keep it moisturized. I don't know if y'all noticed, sweat and Jamaican castor oil, it don't really mix well. So now when it's hot outside, people are all in my face. And then like when I start sweating, the oil come down too. And people be like, ew, what's that in your head? And then I gotta explain, I got hyperhidrosis. It's a condition that I have. It causes me to sweat a lot. I really don't have hyperhidrosis. I just sweat when it's hot outside because I'm fat. And I need the winter to give me a little bit more time to get my body together. I'm ashamed. Let's cut to the next scene. This year did not get off to the start that I anticipated. December 31st, 2018, my father suffered from a stroke. January 5th, 2019, as a result of the stroke that my father suffered, my father passed away. January 7th, 2019, the second semester of my school year started. And for those who don't know, I'm going to school full-time and I'm working full-time. January 18th, 2019, I had to eulogize my father. This is not the way that I anticipated this year starting off. 2019 for me was supposed to be the year of execution. I initially wanted to start season 2 of Focus Friday, the first Friday in January. I was excited about this season. I had planned for this season. I had prepared for this season. I had resources intact specifically for this season. But when it was time for the season to start, life circumstances happened and it crippled me. My grief, it crippled me. My disappointment, it crippled me. My frustration, it crippled me. My agony, it crippled me. And it stifled my ability to pursue the next season because I was so frustrated with what was taking place in my life. The reality of this moment is that there are many of you who are watching this video right now and you find yourself in a place to where you had an aspiration. You had a goal. You had something that you were pursuing. You had something that you were chasing after. There was something that was very realistic that you had placed in front of you and you were striving towards the mark. But because of the circumstances that were taking place around you, it crippled you and it made you stop pursuing your next season. But the reality is this, we find ourselves, as you're watching right now, in the middle of season 2 of Focus Fridays. So essentially, I have made it to my next season. But do you know what it took for me to get to this season? I had to crawl to get to this season. I cried getting to this season. I yelled getting to this season. I argued with God getting to this season. I questioned God getting to this season. I had to feel every piece of emotion and agony just to get to this season. But after I experienced all of those things, I made it to another season. Here's the encouragement for you. You may have to crawl to get to your next season. You may have to cry to get to your next season. You may have to be broken to get to your next season. You may have to live out all of the emotions of what it takes to get to the next season, but you can't throw in the towel. You cannot stay stagnant. You cannot remain where you are. You have got to pick yourself up and get to the next season. Here is what the word of the Lord says. The word of the Lord says this: lift up your head, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, O ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is the King of glory? He is the Lord strong and mighty. He is the Lord who is mighty in battle. He is the King of glory. What is it that I'm trying to say to you? What I'm trying to say to you is that because the Lord is strong and mighty, he is mighty enough to deal with the emotions of your last season. He's mighty enough to deal with the brokenness of your last season. He is mighty enough to deal with the anguish of your last season. But you don't have to walk around with your head held low. You get to lift up your heads because the Lord is strong and mighty, and he is going to conquer those feelings of depression. He is going to conquer those feelings of anguish. He is going to conquer those feelings of hurt. So you don't have to walk around feeling broken. He wants to put you back together again, place one foot in front of the other, order your steps so he can walk you into your next season. Ladies and gentlemen, it's season 2 of Focus Friday. That means that I have made it to my next season. I'm waiting for you to make it to your next season. God is waiting for you to make it to your next season. The people who are attached to your gift, the people who are attached to your talents, to your testimony, to your platform, they are waiting for you to make it to your next season. Pick up the broken pieces. Allow God to heal you. I cannot wait to see you. God cannot wait to see you. The people assigned to you cannot wait to see you at your next season. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to season 2 of Focus Friday. I am so excited to have you joining us. Welcome back, everybody. I want you all to do me a favor. Follow me on Instagram at I Am Focus. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at I Am Focus. When you see the video, do me this favor. Post the video, like the video, comment on the video, share the video with your friends. This entire season is going to be dedicated to my father, Omar Burton Sr. Rest in peace. You are the reason that I'm doing season 2 of Focus Friday. A quick little testimony. When I was in Georgia visiting my father while he was in ICU, his fiance told me that Focus Friday was his favorite thing to watch. My play auntie came to the hospital and she showed me her Facebook Messenger, and my father sent her so many links of Focus Friday. So Father, I hope I'm making you proud. I hope you're smiling down from heaven. Everybody, welcome to season 2 of Focus Friday. Until we meet again, peace and power.